Amba tuga, oh, amba tuga. Oke guys, testing. Are we live? Are we good? Are we okay? Is the life go on like normal? Nampaknya lancar saja ya guys. BTW ini bukan filternya semua hitam putih, but emang gamenya gue setting hitam putih. Jadi kayak bukannya gue nggak tahu kok hitam putih sih bang. Emang gue setting hitam putih. New game. Ngaps. Sorry kemalaman.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home. Not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
Kita lagi live game LA Noire.
A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
Suara game kegedean gak guys?
A city of dreamers.
Gak burik kan ya guys?
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
Gak sih, pas ya.
A city of dreamers. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective and ambulance.
Jadi ini karakter utama kita ya guys.
Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of
Pembuat
catch. Ever the opposite.
publishernya sama kayak yang punya
Beam of
GTA ya guys.
sunshine
Jadi
himself.
emang kalau kalian biasa jadi teroris, ini jadi kita jadi polisi yang menghadapi teroris yang lebih kejam daripada Franklin, Trevor, dan Michael DeSanta.
Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Mulutnya bermasalah ya.
I'm
Cok.
out of here. Happy hunting.
Asik.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Bagusan hitam putih atau wait. Bagusan hitam putih atau apa berwarna
Just get it
guys?
over and done.
All right,
Masa gua
have it
sambil
your
lihat
way.
stream.
We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Delay.
Look at this junk.
Bagusan berwarna sih guys. Cuma kalian pengen vintage gitu nggak sih? Iya kan? Kayak kita kayak lagi nonton film tahun
It's not my
70-an.
job to pick through other people's trash.
Oh, wait. Setting lagi. Sorry. Controls. Vibrate. Kita vibrasi dari controller gue mesti nyala biar gampang menemukan clue. Lari.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Ada koran. Backstory of event which may not be
I tell
related.
you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Shrink says.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon.
Young Sheldon.
I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm
Guys,
not
besok
promising
Valentine,
a
guys.
cure, Courtney. I want you to
Terus
remember
kenapa?
that. Every physician has patients
I miss
that
her so
he
much,
cannot
bro.
hope to
What should I do,
cure,
chat?
For whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Like, I deeply miss her, but I cannot do anything because I know how she will react to me, to everything else.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Jadi, oke lah. Ini ceritanya tentang ada orang pinter. Oke. Oh, ada collectibles guys. Kita ada 13 koran yang bisa kita ambil. Ini apa? Instahit. Oke, jadi ini TKP-nya ya guys. Ada blood splatter di pintu. Dari jaraknya sih kayaknya dia
Put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
ya depan
Hell of a way to go.
depan pintu banget ini. Jadi kayak
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
sepertinya ada
Don't get all deep on me,
involvement
Phelps.
dengan kedekatan korban dan victim. Korban. Pelaku dan victim. Kaca pecah ya guys. Tuh. Jadi senjatanya
something on the
dilempar
rooftop.
ke
How the hell
genteng.
did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
Oke.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Don't hurt yourself.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Pipe? What pipe? I don't see pipe. I don't see a freaking pipe. Where? Oh, there you are.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Kita inspeksi senjatanya.
How you doing, Cole?
Smith & Wesson, serial
Found it yet?
S71893.
Shut the fuck up. My partner can. Udah pulang aja sih kata gue, partner gue nih. Berisik.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Ya tuh, nih ya guys, tuh 2 yang bolong itu artinya udah terpakai. Dia menembakkan 2 peluru.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Kayaknya ada lagi sesuatu guys.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
You show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Gue yakin ada sesuatu lagi guys di atas. But I don't know what. Nothing. Shh. Apa sih? Kenapa sih dia pengen buat naik? Pengen buat turun? Gak ada apa-apa ya guys ternyata. Tapi katanya lagu investigasi bakal berhenti. Notebook. Locations. Gun store. Set.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
What is doing here? Udah ya guys. Ini nggak ada apa-apa lagi deh. Get out! Tuh guys, gue udah punya soundboard guys. Such an improvement, right? Gue udah punya soundboard sekarang. Nyampe kita guys.
You nearly knocked me down.
So, Kita mencari jejak senjata yang kita tembak.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Kooperatif sekali ya
This
bapak
is about
yang satu
something
ini.
bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
27 with pearl grips. 25. No. 27. No. 27. I don't see any 27, bro. Ini kah Watkins? 27 pearl grip. Pearl grip. There is no pearl grip, bro. Altamo walnut grip. There is no. Oh, there is another page. Gotta be. What? No. Buta map.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Use the map to. Wow. Kita ke. Wow, jauh sekali. Ya, nggak bisa ini banget. Kasih update dong, ini. Gue mesti melihat map mulu. Terus belok kanan. Kita lurus terus.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Schroeder's apartment. Pak polisi, Pak polisi.
He's only a writer. He can't really help me.
Schroeder kamar nomor 2.
Apartment 2.
Satu, ini 2 nih. 2, cok.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder.
No.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy?
Hup. Easy deh.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Dolby Moski. Tuh.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
He's not the guy. I don't
Officer
think he's
Phelps,
the guy.
Badge 1247, requesting.
Kayak reaksinya Schroeder tuh kayak bukan gua anjing. Padahal pistol gua di situ gitu. Iya enggak sih? Mau tahu sebelum jadi polisi nih.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
OCS kepanjangan dari apa, guys?
Well, you picked the right place, Cole.
Cuma sahabat.
A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water.
I hate myself.
You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL.
Armed and dangerous. Winter Soldier. Aduh, harusnya belok tadi. Udah. Isi. Aduh, baret tuh.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Rockstar bikin game kayak gini lagi dong. Game apa ya?
Forward! Weapons on the ground, now! Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance.
Chance, copper.
I'm not telling you twice. Aduh. Shotgun ini ya. Aduh. Topi gua. Ini loh. Dasar lu.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you!
Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley!
Kita nggak bawa senjata lagi.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
Tenang, tenang.
I'll tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Mau ngapain lu?
There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time. You assholes already screwed me
It's
once.
over, Bowers!
It's over, Bowers.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then.
You doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Flashback lagi, pasti.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Kelso nih antagonis ya. Entah.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I swear, this town's going
Broad
straight to
daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Tidak ada apa-apa yang bisa diinspek di wajahnya. Adakah sesuatu? Bank of Arcadia. Arcadia Bay. Life is Strange Mansion. Si Galeta namanya. Apartemen 511080 South Broadway. Pearl earrings. Retail price. Payments made.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Kosong. Nothing. Nothing on your hand, no? Either.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
All right, all right. Yes, it's a dead person.
It's a dead person. Ada senjata pembunuhannya ya guys. Ini lihat tuh. Pelurunya ada. Siapa yang habis nembak langsung dibuang senjata di dekat yang tempat yang sama? If that was me, that was dumb as hell.
Gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Oke. Rest in peace my bro. Kita lihat ke dalam.
Can I help you, sir?
Oh, ini
I'm
dia.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Lah itu yang buat. Oh, buat dia ini terus tadi yang di kantongnya. Witness details are entered on the left. Oke, question are listed on the right. Jadi kita punya pertanyaan yang bisa kita tanyakan ke Miss Clovis Galleta. Dia adalah shoe store clerk, eyewitness to murder of Everett Gage, bosnya.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Why you do like that? Lu kenapa sih? Nih, jadi she's definitely lying. Kayak dari cara tatap, lu kenapa melihat ke atas kanan kiri, cuy? Nih, kita sebagai detektif yang benar harus menilai dia. You lie.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
I have a proof. Nih ya, layaway vouchers. Dia atas nama si Galleta.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Okay. Possible murder suspect.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry.
So Mr.
He kept
Kalu
firing the gun.
did kill
He kept pulling
Mr.
the trigger.
Okay.
He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Okay, she's telling the truth this time. If you think the witness is lying but you lack proof, select doubt. But why you, oh my god, you're telling the truth. But it's like you know something else that you don't want to tell me. Doubt.
You're making me angry, Miss Galleta.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
Oh, hell
A lot
no.
of people do. It's not my fault
Mr.
if he has
Gage
nice
is
things.
Ye. Is Kanye. Details of shooting.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Okay, she's telling the truth. Like, dengan posisi yang kita sebagai korban yang ada di tempat ya.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galleta. Even minor details can become important later on.
But why? I don't understand
Well,
the hate
one
on Jews.
bang.
Like, they just
And then another.
killing, bro. I don't
and then
care
three
if Jews
very
exist or
quickly
not.
close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my
Earrings? Nah.
Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Game ini bagus pada zamannya guys, ini bener-bener gue suka banget game ini dulu.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Nah, what am I thinking?
Maintain the perimeter.
What should I have for dinner?
I want to see.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Like, get out!
I swear, straight to hell.
Thinking what I'm thinking? Gue pengen kesini dulu sih guys, karena meskipun kita udah tahu pelakunya, meskipun kita udah tahu pelakunya dan lokasi pelakunya ada di mana, it's always nice to have another evidence, karena ketika si pelaku ini berbohong, kita punya bukti akurat. Misalnya, kamu beli senjata ini di mana? Terus dia bohong. Bohong banget, gue punya buktinya nih. Gue habis dari sini, gitu kan? Ya guys. Aduh, sorry.
Keep tabs on the path of destruction you're creating. It might come in handy at your trial.
Shh. Self-service supermarket.
Good and tight come Friday.
Eagleson.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Why is gun legal in America? I want one too, but could help my life easier.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Shut the fuck up. I know you did it.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Kenapa sih? Gue jadi dia, gue nyantai dulu gak sih gitu.
Kalu, get back here!
Oh hell no. Sorry.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
You could help me. Do you know that?
Kalu, get back here!
What the hell? Where's that goddamn waitress?
What's happening?
Stop, or I will.
Too late, Kalu.
Oh, brother.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You
Good
need
man.
many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Huh? Got nothing to do with you? Careful, used to insinuation you can lead. Nothing to do with you. Possible motive: racial enmity between Kalu and Gage. After a heated ini bisa. Ini jadi kayak bukti. You fucking lying.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Why did you shoot Gage? 2 reasons. Because of this. And this. Make the witness uncooperative. Okay. Bisa karena heated argument atau karena emang dia membenci atas nama rasial. Ini dah.
We know all
Okay.
about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
Yes.
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Possible religious motive.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews.
Oh, yang
Mr.
Jew
Kalu.
itu dia.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you talking about. Okay. Possible motive racial enmity between Kalu and Gage. It's either he lying or I'm gonna use the intuition. Ask the community, bro. Is the community still exists? Oh, doubt tuh. 100% doubt.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Anjay, naik pangkat. Anjay. Ya, gue demen banget sama sistem soundboard yang gue buat ini. Pas.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking
Mukanya
in
kayak
reflected
ini,
glory.
guys.
Make a change for
Venom.
busting hookers and dope fiends.
Venom di Spider-Man 3. Gue lupa nama aktornya.
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war.
Kayaknya kita taruh bawah aja deh guys ininya. Soalnya nggak kelihatan cuy. Pilihannya dekat tadi, sorry ya guys. Aku baru nyadar pilihannya nggak kelihatan tadi.
I'm going to start you out with one case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul.
Come on, Phelps.
Mouthpiece forced strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
And then the louse calls and says he's going to marry an English.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I used to be indecisive. Mary says he'll sing. I'm not so sure. Only if I guarantee he walks. Isn't he a cop?
You know this place?
In assault and altercation?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Ini apa ya?
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa War. Was wounded. Shipped back home.
Oh, hell!
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it.
Bro is
Now, let me get
running
this
after
straight.
he
You
used the
single-handedly
police
killed
sirene.
40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. You finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah, now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and
Ada side quest.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Itu dia tuh.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Lah, turun dia.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
You can help me, bro. Holy moly.
Son of a bitch! I'll take you all down with me.
Apa di sini ya? Anjay. Apa di sini aja ya? Aduh.
The cop from the newspaper.
It's the cop from the newspaper.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Oi.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
Okay.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you find. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker station contaminated.
Babi.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Live pig. Darah babi, cok. Ini babi di
Victim
belek,
looks to
protek.
have lost a lot of blood.
Jadi kayak gini. Gak mungkin darah orang, Jir. What's this? What's this? Glasses. Mana sih guys? Tadi bisa. Aduh. Nah. Stencil.
Stencil glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. Happier times, I guess.
Adrian Black.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
You got the weapon.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
How bad is it? Come on, buddy.
Hey, Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
What? Shut the hell up.
All these people.
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
I guess that's it. There's nothing else.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. so I call the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Okay.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Knowledge of
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Look into his eyes. I don't think he's lying.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Okay. Berarti sudah ada perencanaan memang, guys.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
You accusing me of something, mister? Why are you making that face? Get out! No, bro.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
He's telling the truth.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay.
You're behind the wheel.
Oke, kita bisa nyantai dikit.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Before that, you can search the house. Like around the house.
Nope.
Nope, nothing here. There's a missing pipe.
Where you going, Phelps? This is the place.
Yeah, I know this is the place. But this is the evidence.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Missing pipe.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Nothing. Lewat pintu belakang, Jir. think she's gonna open.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Mukanya tuh kayak udah tahu aja. No, before we talk, I wanna search the house for more evidence.
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Nah. This is the glasses case.
This must be Adrian's.
Yep. Stencil.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Okay, so it is Adrian. To my Adrian, lovesick and lonely
my
without you.
Adrian.
Hurry back, my darling. Nicole.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
He's having an affair. Ticket. Seattle.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thanks, ma'am. Oke, saatnya interogasi. Koran. Penting gak sih, guys, koran? Kayaknya enggak. Skip. Bisa nggak? Bisa skip. Nggak bisa.
Ada.
Oh, bisa. Collectible, guys. Put the object down, and we interview this girl.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be
Like
injured.
your husband cheating?
We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Do you think you could answer some questions now, Mrs. Black?
Of course. However I can help.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Okay.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
New pair?
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Really now.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
She's a good wife. Poor Margaret, bro.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Black Residence masih ada sesuatu. Wait. Something else here yang membuat tulisannya tidak dicoret.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Separate bedroom, separate pictures. They are not going well.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago. I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit knowing how they would use the parts.
Sudah semua.
You know the way. You can drive.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Food wasn't great.
We were at school together.
Really?
How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
No.
A turkey salad sandwich.
You looking for someone?
That broad got
You know
sauce
Frank
in
Morgan?
his ear.
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Frank Morgan?
Who's that?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian.
I like
he's a
Adrian.
good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Who make this face? No, I know you're lying, bro.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, Detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Well, you technically not.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Kan? Location?
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea.
I think he took off for Seattle.
Well, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face. Look at him.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
Arrest him.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Call these grits?
Arrest him, bro. You just help to frame a murder.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Yep. You're driving. I'm not.
Food wasn't great.
You can drive.
Oh, man.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Kan darahnya tuh darah babi cuy yang di mobil tadi.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartemen 2.
Apartment 2.
Apa tuh? Apa tuh? Apa tuh? Apa tuh? Apa tuh? Apa tuh? Oh, Kissy face, kissy face. Take to your phone.
Help you, gentlemen?
Yep.
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest. Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
I knew it.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Anjay. Bintang 5, dapat semua clue-nya, jawabannya benar semua. Cuma fatal damage emang agak geradakan. Dah gitu aja ya guys. Kayaknya aku capek, lelah. Makasih yang sudah nonton, yang hanya untuk ngecek. Makasih. Aku bakal lanjutin game ini ntar. Oke? Thank you for watching. Bye bye.